Hey everybody, one of the most frequent questions I get here in the coin shop at Minot Coin Bullion is why do I stack? My customers know that I'm not just a dealer, but I'm a silver stacker as well. Well, there's quite a few reasons that I stack. First of all, I enjoy it very, very much. And, I'm fortunate that this hobby has been able to be turned into a viable business for me. But I'm not going to go over every reason in this video today. That's not the purpose of this video. I'm going to talk about one of what I feel is the most important reasons that anybody should stack, not just why I do. Now, I started this YouTube channel back in February of 2023, so we've been giving you videos for a little over 2.5 years. And thank you all so much for all of you who have watched, even from the beginning. I know there's some of you out there. But in today's video, we're going to talk about what $10,000 in cash invested into silver the day I launched my YouTube channel, what that would look like today, and compare that to how much $10,000 can buy in silver today. You're going to be shocked. Trust me. We got a fun video and we're going to show some cool comparisons. So I hope you all stick around. Hey everyone, welcome back. So in today's video, as I said in the intro, I'm going to talk about my most important reason that I stack silver. What you see in front of you here represents, based on current silver price of $52 an ounce. Now that's effective, today's on a Sunday, so the market's closed, but October 19th, 2025, based on $52 an ounce silver, this is $10,000 worth of silver sitting on this tray. So as I talked about in the intro, if you had that $10,000 cash today, based on spot price, this is how much silver you can buy. So this equals this. Now I want to flash back to February of 2023, which was a little over 2.5 years ago, when I decided just on a whim that, hey, I'm going to film a video and throw it up on YouTube in my shop here. Boy, things have really changed since then. And thank you all for coming along on this ride and journey that we've been on since then. If you had purchased $10,000 worth of silver that day I came out with my YouTube channel, boy, you're going to be shocked how much silver that could have bought back then. So we're going to start by showing you. So we're going to just keep adding ounces to this tray until we get there. Now, back in February of 2023, there's another 100 ounces. Back in February of 2023, silver was $22.22 per ounce. So your $10,000 investment could buy this much silver. But actually, that's not all. There's actually more ounces it could have bought. There's another 100 ounces. Well, these aren't even all going to fit on camera. And then another 50 ounces on top of that. So had you invested $10,000 cash, right, in 2023, early February, based on spot price, the day I put out my first ever YouTube video, you could have purchased 450 ounces of silver. That's just 2.5 years ago. 450 ounces of silver. What is 450 ounces of silver worth today? Well, much more than $10,000. In fact, it's worth $23,400. So your $10,000 investment, had you made it in silver the day my YouTube channel came out, that investment today would be worth $23,400 in just the span of 2.5 years. Now, it's not always going to be that great. It's not going to go in a straight line up. There's always going to be pullbacks along the way. But I've believed for many, many years that silver is a great store of value. It's a great thing to invest in. And that was the whole purpose of me putting out a channel, was to get information out to people so they can make informed decisions about doing their own precious metal investing. When did you start your silver journey? I started stacking back in 2010. So I saw the silver market at a pretty high price back then, go to a peak of $49 an ounce in April of 2011, only to pull back under $12 an ounce in 2020. And now as I film this today in 2025, we're over $50 per ounce, sitting just about $52 per ounce. So like I said, it's just so important to me to reiterate this. Silver is a long game. Don't expect to get rich quick. Granted, there are opportunities that you can if you time the market right, but don't always expect to be able to time the market right. The trouble with the highs and lows in the silver market, nobody knows the highs or lows until they're behind us. Looking backwards is when you can see those numbers. It's very tough to predict what it is moving forward. So if you're watching YouTube videos or listening to podcasts of people who are claiming to know what the price of silver is going to be, or gold, in the future, you might as well shut them off because they're guessing. And if they're stating it as fact, I believe they're misleading people because nobody truly knows where the prices are going to go from here. But I wanted to do this illustration just to show you the power of investing in precious metal. Because let's face it, this $10,000 in cash back in 2013, if you would have just kept this in cash in your safe, you'd still only have 10 grand cash. Had you put it into silver, your stack would have grown in value from $10,000 to $23,400 just in the span of 2.5 years. So let me know when you started your silver journey. Drop it down in the comments. And as always, if you enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share with your friends. I know I didn't talk about a lot of specifics in this video, but I think it was most important that we did a visual for you all on how much silver has appreciated in value in the last 2.5 years. Because as I said, at the start of this video, it showed how much silver we could buy today for 10 grand. And now with this heaping pile, and you can't even see the original silver, it just shows how much you could have bought back in February of 2023. And I only picked that date arbitrarily because that's when I started my YouTube channel. We can go back to different dates and the gains are even larger. But in this small window of less than a little over 2.5 years, I thought it was important that we just show you the amazing opportunity that precious metal presents as an investment. So hope you enjoyed the video. Appreciate you all. Tune in next time. Oh, one more thing. We're going to have an amazing flash sale coming up. In fact, the flash sale video will probably maybe even be out before this video, depending on timing. But I'm talking the week of October 20th, 2025. We're going to have 2 incredible silver deals here at Minot Coin Bullion available to you all at under spot, well under spot. So be sure to watch for that video. But hey, everybody, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you all. Have a great day.